Hello, everybody. We're here live at Ontario Motor Speedway for the last race of the 79 season. We got Cale Yarborough on the pole, followed by Benny Parsons on his outside. Third is Bobby Allison. Fourth is Buddy Baker. The King is qualified fifth. Earnhardt sixth. Bonnet seventh. Rudd eighth. Donnie Allison ninth. Waltrip 10th. Joe Malik is 11th. 12th is Jack Ingram. 13th is Brooks. 14th is Jimmy Enslow. 15th is Bill Smith. 14th is Coco Marlin. 50th is Hill. 25th is Thomas. 19th is Gant. 20th is Duffy. 21st is Labonte. 22nd is DK. 23rd is Childress. 24th is Isrick. 25th is Arrington. 26th is Calpatty. 27th is Hilton. 28th is Marcus. 29th is Wowak. 30th is Smith. 31st is Gordon. 32nd Spencer. 33rd Williamson. 34th Warner. 35th Robinson. 36th Gale. Shotgun on the field is Richard White. Got DW with a 80-some point lead over Richard. Richard has to win the race, lead the most laps, and DW has to finish 21st or worse for the King to take the lead into the championship and win his 7th championship. Could be DW's first. All right, here we go. Turn 1. We got a duel 8, 6 cars. Harry Gant, Ronnie Thomas. Harry Gant going after Ricky Rudd. Gets him. Gets a chip. Goes from 19th to 8th. Ronnie Thomas going after Donnie. 6 doesn't make it. See if they guys can avoid any wrecks. And 8. Ricky Rudd safe. Ronnie Thompson needs a 9 or lower. Gets a 5. He's safe. Go to turn number 2. And we got a middle group problem. Problem in the middle group. Let's see who it is. We got Jack Ingram out of the race. The 12 car. It's going to finish 37th. See who moves up from the back group. JD doesn't make it. Lonnie don't make it. DK makes it up to 19th. This is a 2.5 super speedway out in Ontario, California. It's the LA Times 500. Be 50 turns here today. On to turn number 3. We got a top group problem in the top group. Tim Robinson has the problem. Let's see what kind of problem he has. 61. Engine roll for repair. Tim's an E. Beginning of race needs a 3 or lower. No. Jim Robinson in the 78 car. Our second car to fall out of the race. He'll finish 36th. Looks like this might be a tough race on the equipment already. Turn number 4. Moving right along. The King better get up there. He needs to lead the most laps. We got a middle group. 10 Smart. Ricky Rudd trying to get out of 18th. A 1-2-2. Bobby holds him off. Bill Smith Smart. He gets a 3-6-3. And Neil holds him off. DW going up to the top group maybe. Put some pressure on the King. Gets a 4-3-6. Moves up to third. Richard knows anytime he's seeing that 88 Cars Group bumper, he's in trouble with the championship. Maybe he'll put the chrome horn to him. We got Donnie Allison going for the top group. 5-4-2. King holds him off. Turn number 5. Got a middle group control. DK's up. Let's see what he can do in that 40 Buick. 3-1. That ain't happening. Here comes Rick. A 3-1. That ain't happening for him either. Ronnie Thomas in the 25 car gets a 1-5-5. Goes from 17th to 6th. Moves Earnhardt back. Bruce Hill making his way out to California. A 1-1-6. Takes over second place from Benny Parsons. He's got that Buick running. Now we go to Dick Brooks. No, just the Ravens, not the Raiders. That's pretty good there. Dick Brooks with a 6-1. No. Joe. What's up? Let's see what he can do. A 2-1-2. And Bruce holds him off with the control and the star. 2 chances for Buddy Baker. Could take the lead. 1-5-2. No, Ronnie holds him off. Still got another shot to get to the top group. A 3-5-1. Not happening. Got Donnie Allison who in the 9th spot with a 5-5-2. Ronnie holds him off too. Harry Gant with a chip. 5. He's going to have to use his chip in 6. Takes over 7th from Neil Bonnet, but he loses his chip. Turn number 6 coming up. A 2-1-4. So it's the top group Reflex. First shot for somebody to take the lead. Ronnie Thomas in 6th. Takes 6 to beat Kale. A 2-3 ain't happening. 2 chances for the King. He needs to get up there. 5-5. Nope. Like I say, it takes a 6. Another shot at him. Wrong 6. Red 6. DW with a shot to lead. 4-6. DW gets the lead. Gets 5 bonus points. That means he's got to finish 23rd or better now. Those 5 points, and he wins the championship. Not what the King wanted. The King did not want him getting the lead. Bobby Allison with the shot at the lead. Takes a 6 to beat DW. A 1-2 ain't going to make it. And Bruce does not have the reflex. Pit stops. Wrong dice. 6, 2, and 3. TV drivers, 2 and 3 switch. We got 5 TV drivers. It's Ricky Rudd, Richard, Bobby Allison, Yarborough, and DW. Let's see what happens here. Here comes DW, needs an 11. Gets a 4, gets a chip. Yarborough needs a 9. Gets an 11. Bobby needs a 9. Gets a 10. The King needs 11. Gets a 6. And Ricky needs an 8. Gets an 8. I'll move up here. Move Ricky up. Ricky goes from 18th to 8th. And now see if anybody can take DW. Take the lead from me coming out of the pits. It is a 3 and a 5. Yarborough gets him, but DW is going to use his chip. Hold him off. I'm going to turn number 8. A 1-9 heat. Top group. The King has heat. Will take the lead from DW. A 1-5 needs to use his chip though. So the King's in the lead on turn 8. Now he needs to hold on, lead the most laps, and hope something happens to DW. He's got what he wants though. 4-5 reflex middle group. DK. 5, no, he's a 4. Earnhardt. A 2-5-6 gets Ronnie Thomas. Goes back to 6th. Benny back here in 17th. A 3-6-4 takes Handsome Harry Gant. Bill Smith. Out here in California, 1-5-5. 1, 2, 3, 4 gets Earnhardt. Moves Earnhardt back to 15th. Bill up to 6th. Joe in the 72 car. 1-1-6 takes DW up to 14th. The King likes that. He's even going to lose a few more spots. Buddy Baker. 3-4-2. Allison holds him off. And that's it for the middle group. On to turn 10. Yeah, good job for Benny is right. He's always snake bitten in this for me. 5, bottom group 4. Trouble in the bottom group. We got a wreck in Ontario. Let's see how many cars are involved. There's no change to escape or repair on here. JD needs a 9. Gets an 8. Terry needs an 8. Gets a 6. Richard needs a 9. Gets an 11. Richard's up against a wall. See if anybody else joins him. John needs a 3. Gets a 3. Darn. Good driving by him. Buddy Arrington, 9. Gets a 7. Kyle Petty, a 9. Gets an 8. Hilton needs a 9. Gets a 9. Dave Marcus needs an 8. Gets an 11. He's involved. Wowak needs an 8. Gets a 10. There's 3 of them. 2 cautions. Smith with a 10. Gets a 9. Gordon with a 10. Gets an 8. Spencer, 9, gets a 7. Williams needs an 8, gets a 5. Warner needs a 9, gets an 8. Tommy Gale needed a 9, gets an 8. White needs a 7, gets boxcars. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 cars involved in this wreck. We're in the beginning of the race. White needs a 7 or lower to stay in the race. Gets a 5, stays in the race. See if Wowak can make it. Wowak needs a 7, gets a 6, stays in the race. Marcus needs a 8, gets a 9, Dave's out of the race. Finishes 35th. Richard Childress, see if he can make it. See if he can repair the car. He's going to need a 9. Gets a 6, stays in the race. So the only one unable to fix the car was Dave Marcus. That takes us to turn 13. With the caution, Richard takes the green flag. Bottom group 5, reflex. Richard White, 666. Devil's after him. Has a problem. 45. Radiator, roll for repair. He's a C. Needs a 7 to stay in the race. Doesn't get it. I guess that wreck caused some damage to the car. White will finish 34th. Next up is Wowak. 6. Wowak has problems out of the race. This track is tearing him up. Next up is Childress. 4, 4, 5. Even. Here goes Waltrip. See if he can survive. Reflex 1, 2, 3, 4. He doesn't. Back to 32nd. Oh my gosh. That King and the crew is going crazy. Long ways to go though. Has to pick up 10 positions. 9 rather. 23rd. Tim Williams. 3, 2, 5. Gets Donnie. Guys in the back are making some moves. Must be drafting well together. Here comes Steve Spencer. A 3, 6, 3. 1, 2. Gets him. Next up is James Hilton. A 6. Doesn't get it. Texas Terry Labonte. 2, 1, 1. No, Ricky holds him off. JD has 2 chances. A 6, that don't work. A 3, 4, 2. And Earnhardt holds him off. Big news on that turn is Waltrip going from 30, going back to 32nd from 10th. Here we go, turn number 15 coming up. Middle group, Star. Harry Gant. 6, no. Cuckoo. 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 gets him. Cuckoo goes from 16th up to 5th. Bringing Bobby back in that Ford. Earnhardt. 152. Schmidt does not have the star. No brakes. Earnhardt gets him with the 2. Amazing. Picked the right guy to mess with. Neil Bonnet. Hopefully he can get that Mercury up there. 2-2-1. That ain't happening. And Ricky Rudd with the chip will move up. 5th spot. Takes Earnhardt back to 8th, but uses his chip. It's turn 15. On to turn 16. We got a duel, an 11-3 car in the middle group. Baker will try. Jim will not with his 3 and a 7. Baker gets Earnhardt. See if Earnhardt can survive. Needs a 7 or less. 9, he doesn't. There's a yellow flag out. He hits the wall. He's not happy with Buddy. Needed still in the beginning of the race, needed a 10, gets it, stays in the race. Everybody moves up with the caution. Earnhardt got Earnhardt. Gray Ghost puts the bumper to him. Teaches the young rookie a lesson that he'll end up using the rest of his career. Takes us to turn 18 with the pit stops. 6 TV again, 1 and 5 switch. TV again, 1 and 5. Okay. See, Richard, 6 gets a chip. Ricky needs an 8, gets an 8, gets a chip. Yarborough 9, gets an 11, doesn't get a chip. Allison a 9, gets an 8, gets a chip. Move everybody up. Allison and Baker move up to 8th and 9th. Everybody else moves back 1. Ricky was already in 2nd. King was in the lead. See if anybody goes after the King here. 6 car 1. Benny, but Richard has the chip. Sorry about that, Troy. King holds him off, doing what he needs to keep this lead. Turn number 19. A 1-5 reflex. It's going to take a 6 to beat the King. Ricky Rudd has a chip but does not have reflex, so that won't factor in. 23rd, Cal Petty. It's in 23rd. Like I say, Waltrip's 31st now, needs to move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spots. If I did the math right. First up, reflex is Benny with a shot at the King. Takes a 6 to beat him. He just got the chip away from him on the pit stop. 2 and a 5 didn't get him. Joe. 2 and a 1 doesn't get him. Yarborough, last guy with reflex to take the King out of here. A 3-1. The King holds him off. And the King now gets a chip for leading 10 laps. We move on to turn 20. A 4-9 Heat, middle group. JD. I think it was his rookie year, if I remember right, Troy. He drove a Dodge. His old man, Richard, they was in Chevy's car. I think that was like a 78 or 77 Dodge. Like I say, Richard that year was driving a Chevy and an Oldsmobile. So I think he was getting some of the cars that the old man didn't drive it anymore. Yeah, like I say, it's a Dodge. I don't know if you can see it there. There you go. Yeah. Alrighty. Middle group. Heat. Yep. First one up to JD. Uh-oh. Triples. 222. JD's got a problem. That's what Waltrip needs. He needs guys to fall out of the race. 34. Tight. Drop to the bottom of the front of the bottom group. That doesn't help DW. He'll stay put unless it takes the whole way back to him to move up. Okay. Spencer. 2, 3, 1. That ain't happening. Smith. 6. Ain't happening. Children. 6. Ain't happening. 1, a 5. He's a 3. That ain't happening. William. 6. Not happening. Darn, red 6s coming up a lot. Buddy don't have heat, and neither does Allison. See who moves up here from the bottom group. A 5. Terry doesn't. A 1. John does. The 31 car. And that's turn 20. All right. Turn 21. You got a dual 9, 5 car in the middle. Neil will try. So will Smith. Here goes Neil. Taking on Harry Gant for 10. 6 doesn't get it. Smith. 2 does. Takes Harry back to 16th. And he gets a chip. Neil needs a 7 to survive. Gets an 8. There's a caution. Let's see if he can repair the car. And Harry needs a 7. Gets a 4. He's fine. We're now in the second third of the race. Needs a 6 or lower to stay in the race. Gets a 10. Neil Bonnet is out of the race. There's one more spot for DW. Woods Brothers 21 is out of the race, finishing 32nd. Not very happy with Neil trying to make that move. Everybody moves up. We got a caution. Turn 23. Middle group, Star. Harry Gant. Just get moved back. Gets a 3, 2, 5. Takes Hill. Bruce Hill goes from 3rd to 16th. And the last one, Bobby with a star. Not many stars in this. A 6 does not move up, but he has a chip. 2 takes Harry. Harry goes from 3rd to 8th. Didn't stay up there long. That was turn 23. On to turn 24. A duel. No, it's no duel. Feud. 2, top group. Heat. Joe King takes a 6 to beat him, plus he has a chip. 1, 3, no. Ricky Rudd with a chip and heat, the only driver left. 5, 3, doesn't get him. See if they burn their chips. 6, they do not. Turn 24 in the books. 25 after this lap, halfway. Cross flags, halfway point. Whoa. 3 middle group skill. Had to take a drink of water here. Okay, skill in the middle group. Old John just moved up here in the 31 car. 152. No, Joe holds him off. Phil was just up front. 5. No, he's a 3. Dick Brooks. 125. Bobby moves back from 3rd to 13th. Dick Brooks moving up. He's been running good the last few races. Buddy with a chip and skill. 366 doesn't have to use the chip. Moves Benny back to 9th. Harry Gant and 8th. Gets a 6, does not move up. Halfway through the race. On the lap, turn rather, 26. 3 star again in the middle group. I'll give Benny and a few of them a chance to move back up. Bobby gets a 422. Gets Dick Brooks. Goes from 13th to 3rd. And Benny trying to move back up. Gets a 131. That ain't happening. And now handsome Harry Gant. 6. Not happening. 27th turn. Pit stops. Top group 3 and 4. First time we haven't had TV. 3 and 4 Swamp. Let's see what happens here. 2 more turns. Well, 1 more turn. This is turn 27. Turn 28. If Richard survives it, he gets another chip. Richard does not get a chip. Rolled boxcar is the only number that would stop him from getting the chip. Maybe the luck is turning here for DW. An 8 for Rudd. 10 doesn't get a chip. A 9 for Bobby gets a chip. A 3 for Cuckoo. Up in 4th. Does not get a chip. A 9 for Yarborough. Gets a chip with a 6. A 6 for Joe gets him a chip. He gets a 4. And Buddy with a 6. Doesn't get a chip. See what happens here. Coming out of the pits. See if anybody did good. 4 and a 5. Joe, they won't use their chips. They'll stay put. Too early in the race, they say. Let's see here. Turn 28. 4. And we have a rare and a problem in the middle group. Rare and a problem. See what the rare problem is in the middle group. 23. Pit crew member injured on pit. Reduced pit grade by 1 level. Everybody's pit grade will be reduced. And now it wasn't even. So it's the highest driver with a triangle. Looks like Cuckoo has a problem. 31. Handling roll for repair. He was already an E. Middle. He is out of the race with handling problems. The 14 car will finish 31st. Again, that helps DW. Every car that falls out of the race moves him up a spot. See who moves up. Harry moves up to the top group. Who moves up, excuse me, from the bottom group. Texas Terry Labonte moves up. Got 30 cars running. DW's in 29th. Needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more spots or 6 more cars to fall out of the race. The King gets another chip. And turn 29. A 2 and an 8 skill on the top group. Takes a 6 with 2 chips. You might need him with all those chips behind him. A 2-1 doesn't get him. Buddy with a chip. 2-3 burns his chip and makes the King burn a chip. King thinks he's going to be in trouble. A lot of them have skill. I think everybody in the top group has skill. I don't think he's going to hold them all. A 3-2 uses his chip and uses his chip. So there will be a lead change. Yarborough. 4 and a 2 gets him and uses his chip. King, after 21 laps, turns, gives up the lead on turn 29 to Yarborough. Two chances for Bobby. 2-6 doesn't need to use the chip. Bobby gets a Bud Moore Ford up front. Here comes the Mercury of Junie Donlevy. 4-5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ricky uses his chip, and Bobby holds him off with his chip. Took a 6 to beat him. I got rid of all those chips. None left in the top group. Go to turn 30. We got a duel. 11 to 3 cars in the middle. Tim Williams with a 3 and an 8 isn't going to try it, but Richard will with his 5 and a 9. 6 does not get it, needs a 9 to stay in there. Does. Turn 31. Bottom group. Heat. This is DW's chance to get out of the bottom group. First up is Earnhardt. A 2-6-6 gets JD. Goes from 30th to 18th. DW hopes that wasn't the best roll. Hopefully he gets one. He gets a 5-6-1. No, DW stays in 29th. Richard must have made a deal with the Terry to hold him off. James Hilton, a 6, no. And that's it for the back group with Heat. Move on to turn 32. Bottom group again. DW gets another shot, maybe. Control. Matter of fact, he'll get 2 chances at it once it's his turn. JD's up. 6-6. It ain't happening. DW, 2 chances. Gets a 1-1-6. Smith uses his chip to hold him off. A 2-4-5. Gets Brooks, moves up to 14th. That's what he needed. Petty goes from 1st to 4th. Waltrip from 29th to 14th. Tommy Gale. A 1, 2, 4 gets Jimmy. Gil goes from 28 to 11th. Everybody's moving up. I think they're on the Jeffersons. A 2, 4, 3. 1, 2, no. Takes a 5 to beat DW. A 4, 4, 5. I think this gets him. I think he's going back to 26th. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, he is. Man, the Alabama gang gets him, man. There's no love lost there with Donnie. Yeah. Sure. DW. Didn't like that move Donnie put on him. DK. A 2, 5, 5. Gets Steve Spencer. Jimmy Spencer. A few years later. James Hilton. A 5, 3, 2. Gets Williams. Cal Petty up to 21st. See if he can move up to the middle group. Gets triples. Richard hopes that's the only problem the Petty Enterprises has today. 41. Battery. Drop to the front of the bottom group. So he'll drop to the back here. Stays in the race though. And we got Buddy. Last guy here. 2, 3, 4. Gets Richard. Richard goes from 12th to 20th. Everybody moves up. Puts TW 2 spots away from where he needs to be, but Richard doesn't have the lead, so he's probably in good shape here. Right now, even with being 25th, Richard has to get the lead. I think he's going to lead the most laps, but he needs to win the race. Middle group. Heat. Earnhardt. 5. I think he's a 4. Yep. Hilton. 4, 5, 2. Buddy holds him off. And last one's Smith. A 3, 1, 1, not happening. Turn 34 rather. 34. Last of the middle group. 1, 10. Smart. Richard is not smart. He will not take the lead. Yarborough, 2 chances at him. Takes a 6 to get Bobby. 1, 3, no. 4, 5, no. Can Rudd do it in the Mercury? Yes. 5 and a 6. Ricky Rudd just won at Atlanta. Now he gets the lead here on turn 34. Trying to go back to back. Trying to crack the top 10 in points. Right now he's 11th in points. Turn 35. Good race here so far. Like I say, if Richard can get up there and get the lead, have some drama for the points. Turn 35. 4. Smart in the middle group. How many smart drivers we got? Oh, Texas Terry Smart. 2, 3, 6. Oh, moves the King back to 19th. Sure, not what he was looking for. Not a very smart move. Pun intended. Donnie Allison. 2, 1, 6. Gets Bobby Allison, his brother, moves him back to 14th. No brotherly love there. Smith. 6, no. Last smart driver's Benny. Can he get up front? A 3-6-6 takes Harry out of 7th up to the top group. Benny trying to win the last race of the year. Turn 36. We got trouble. Trouble in the middle group. Oh my. Richard better not get caught up in this mess. Harry Gant with a 7 to escape the wreck. Gets a 6. A 9 for Smith. Gets a 6. A 9 from Ronnie. Gets a 7. A 9 from Gale. Gets a 7. A 9 from Arrington. Gets a 7. A 9 from Hilton. Gets a 9. A 7 from Bobby. Gets a 7. An 8 from Hill. Does not make it. Bounces off the wall. 1 driver involved. DK 9. Gets an 8. 5 for John. Whoa, he is all over the racetrack. A 7, he's involved. Earnhardt with a 7. Gets a 5. Petty with a 9. Gets a 9. Barely makes it through. Everybody moves up, and we'll see if these two can repair the cars and stay in the race. DW's up to 23rd. Even if the King wins, that ain't going to help him. If I did the math right. And E. And we are now in the last third of the race. Needs a 3. Doesn't get it. John Resurrect in the 31 will finish 30th. Bruce Hill, see if he can survive. Needs a 3, gets a 3. Great pit crew there for him. That took us through the pits. So we are now on turn 38 with a pit stop. TV drivers again, 5 and 2. Petty goes from 17th to 11th, plus has a shot at a chip. Maybe the tides have turned back to Richard. Rudd needed an 8, got a 10. Yarborough needed a 9, gets a 6. Petty needs an 11, gets a 7. Bobby needs a 9, gets a 7. Okay, see if anybody can take the lead from Ricky out of the pits. 4 and 1. Texas, Terry Labonte gets up there. How about that? Haven't seen Terry up front in a long, long while. Okay. Turn 39. Top group 8 skill. Takes a 4, 5, or 6. Here comes Benny Parsons. 1 and a 5. Benny gets the lead, Troy. Benny Parsons. Turn 39, gets the lead. Takes 6 to beat him. Here comes Joe in the 72 car. 4-1, nope. Ricky and Mercury. 6 and a 6, ain't happening. Buddy Baker and the Gray Ghost on 28. 6 and a 2, no. Yarborough does have a chip, so he will get him unless he rolls triples. 1 and a 3. Here comes Yarborough with the chip. Oh, 4, 6, 6. Almost got triples, but he does get the lead without using the chip. Yeah, Troy. Hey, P-Jet, thanks for tuning in. So here we go. Turn 40. Richard's running out of time. He's got to get up to that lead. He's got a chip. I think right now he still has led the most laps. A 4 and an 8 skill. Here's his shot. Get up to the top group anyway. Hopefully he can keep that chip. Yeah, P-Jet. Let's see how many cars dropped out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We had 2 wrecks and a few problems. Yeah. DW was involved in a problem, fell back to 32nd. He's up to 23rd. He's got a 80-some point lead. I think 23rd, he can hold off Richard even if he wins, if I did the math right, but it'll be real close. So, like I say, right now Richard's an 8th, so he'll definitely win the championship if he stays there. Skill for the middle group, Tommy. Gale. A 1, 3, 5 gets Buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, gets him. Tommy Gale moves that forward up there. Good job, Tom. DK. 6 ain't happening. Buddy Arrington in the 67 car. 5, 4, 5, 5, 4 gets Joe in the 72 car. Here comes Earnhardt. Gets a 3, 5, 2. No, Buddy holds him off. Handsome Harry Gant. A 1, 3, 2. Tommy holds him off. Bobby with 2 chances and a chip. Can get up there and go for the lead, but Yarborough's got the chip. 2, 1, 5. Oh, gets Benny without using the chip. And he has a shot at the lead, but like I say, has a chip. A 4, 5, 4. Doesn't get him. See if they burn their chip. 2, they do not. Here comes Richard with the chip. A 6, 2, 1 needs to use that chip, unfortunately for him, but he does get up to 3rd. And that's turn 40. 2 more spots. Only thing is, everybody in front of him's got chips. Turn 41. Bottom group. Control. See what happens here with DW. Bruce Hill. A 2, 3, 2. Earnhardt holds him off. Kyle Petty in that Dodge after falling back. Triples again. Another problem for the Petty. Richard says he's glad it's not him. 34. Last time he was able to stay in the race. tight in track, dropped to the bottom of the group. Cal Petty stays in the race though. JD, whoa, a 3.62 gets him. JD gets Tim Williamson in the 29 Chevy. Dick Brooks in the 05. 5, no, he's a 4. Frank Warner in the 79. 5, no, he's a 3. DW with 2 chances could move up to the top group. A 3.46 gets DK, moves up to 15th. Is he making a late charge to guarantee himself the championship? A 2.61, not moving up to the top group though, but 15th will guarantee him a championship. A 3.54 for Spencer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Buddy holds him off with that double control, and that's it for the bottom group. Turn 41. Moving on to turn 42. See, need a top group for the King to get up there, and he gets it. A 9 heat. The only problem is when neither one of them have heat, but Richard needs somebody to get rid of that chip off of Yarborough before first. See if Ricky can help him out in that Mercury. Takes a 5 or a 6 to beat him. Wrong dice. 2-2, no. Richard, see if he can get rid of the chip from him. No, he can't. Moving on to turn 43. Time is running out on the King, plus DW is in 15th. Top group again, heat again. Here we go, Ricky. 2-3, no. The King, trying to get him, man. 6-1, no. He's giving it all he can, but that Junior Johnson Chevy, no, Junior's got an Oldsmobile at this race, not a Chevy. Turn 44. Top group again it's heat. Ricky with another shot. Gets him this time. Uses his chip. Now Richard has a shot. Needs a 5 or 6. 1-5 gets him. Richard in the lead. Turn 44. Now he needs Waltrip to have something happen. Somebody pass him a few spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Needs him to lose 10 spots. Turn 45. Middle group. And skill. I don't think he's wishing, but he's hoping that he might have a problem here. Here comes Buddy Baker. 3-3-5. Gets Tommy Gale. Moves that 4 back to 17th, unfortunately. Here's DW. All he wants is anything but a triple. He gets a 6-5-5, not moving up, but it wasn't a triple. Joe in the 72 car gets a 6-6. That ain't happening. Earnhardt, a 1-5-5, takes over 6th from Buddy Arrington. Harry Gant, a 3-3-3. There's the triples that Richard was hoping would land up on DW. Harry Gant, as usual, here in 79 Snake Pitten. 54. Bump from the side. Roll for repair. D. He is out of the race. Last third of the race. 47 again will finish 29th. Again, that helps DW out. He'll move up. Benny, here you go, Troy, with a chance to move up. A 5 and a 1, no. Donnie Allison. A 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Buddy holds him off. Let's see who moves up to the middle group. A 1. Roy Smith moves up. That leaves us with 29 cars running in the race. 28, sorry. 28 cars running in the race. Last turn before the pit stops on turn 47. Top group TV. They're coming after you, Richard. Bobby will get him unless he rolls triples. He's got the chip. Here comes Ricky. Takes a 6 to beat him. Wrong 6. It was a red 6. Yarborough. 5 and a 2. No. But like I say, Bobby has the chip. And gets him with the 4, but needs to use the chip. Not what the king needed here. Turn 46. Bud Moore and that Ford gets the lead. Glad to see the old first on race day up there. Here we go to the pits. It's TV again. We got doubles, so it's the 5th car has pit violation. That is Earnhardt, Tommy Gale, and Richard Childress have a pit violation. Move everybody up. Earnhardt with a pit violation. Tommy Gale with a pit violation. And Richard Childress. Okay, let's see what happens here with chips. 7. Bobby's a 9, gets a chip. Richard the King, 11, gets a 10, gets a chip. Yarborough with a 9, 10 does not get a chip. Rudd with an 8, 5 gets a chip. Waltrip with an 11, 4 gets a chip. Rudd moves up. Waltrip will move up to 8th, not what the king wanted. Plus the chip, so if there's trouble back there, we'll be able to avoid that with the chip. See who can get the lead maybe from Bobby. 5, position 5. No, Terry only has 4. 3 turns to go. 3 turns to go. 30 miles of racing. We got a dual 5 cars middle. That would be Gordon and Smith. They're both escape of 10, but 3s, so they'll go for it with a high escape like that. First is Gordon going after Benny Troy. 4, he does not make it. Now Smith going after Benny, needs a 3, doesn't make it. See if they stay out of trouble. 11, Gordon does not. That will bring out a caution. See if Smith can avoid it. 6, he does. But we do have a caution. See if Gordon can keep the car in the race. Pit crew can fix it. He's a C. It's a 5 or lower to stay in the race. 8. Gordon is out. See, so Gordon is out of the race in a 24 car. We'll finish 28th. And that's a turn and a yellow. Last lap, green, and then checker. See what happens here. So DW, unless he has a problem, it's a middle group, and then he rolls the triples, will win the championship. It is TV middle, so it's this DW with the chip. See what happens. He does not need triples. 1, 5, 6. He doesn't, and that is your race. Petty finishes second, but DW finishes sixth and will win the championship. And your winner in the Bud Moore Ford, Bobby Allison, will win out here in Ontario. All right, everybody. That was a good race. We'll go over the leaders here, see how they did. And later on this evening, maybe, what time is it? 8 o'clock, I'll do a recap of the championship points. But DW is pulling in, getting that championship banner. His first one, and Richard unable to get number 7 in 1979. What a disappointment. Young kid Jaws is running off at the mouth now. Winning the race in the 15 is Bobby Allison in his Ford. Second, King did everything but win the race in his Chevy. Gave it everything he could. Finishes second. Ricky Rudd, who just won in Atlanta, finishes third in his Junie Donlevy Mercury. It's crazy about a Mercury. Kel Yarborough and Junior Johnson. Oldsmobile finishes fourth. So you had a Ford, Chevy, Mercury, Olds, your top four. Buddy Baker, finally a decent finish. Finishes fifth after wrecking the last two races. And one happy young man named DW. Richard nicknamed him Jaws. He's doing a lot of chirping now. A member of the Alabama gang. In victory lane celebrating with his brother. Donnie finishes seventh. Followed by a good finish by Texas Terry Labonte. And here you go, Troy. Benny finishes ninth. Not bad. Top 10. Top 10 finish for Mr. Parsons out of Detroit, Michigan, former taxi cab driver. Bill Smith from down here in California finishes in the top 10. Not a bad race for him. Not bad race at all. Buddy Arrington finishes 11th in his Dodge. '72 Joe Mullick finishes 12th in his Chevy. 48 of James Hilton. Finishes 13th. Ronnie Thomas in the 25 finishes 14th. Not a bad race for Thompson. JD in the 70 finishes 15th. Good finish here for Roy Smith. He finishes 16th. Good race here for Steve Spencer in the 19. He finishes 17th. DK, a little disappointed. Been running up in the top 10 last few races in his Buick. He finishes 18th. Frank Warner finishes 19th. The 01 finishes in the back group, Enslow. Here's another guy that was running good the last few races. Dick Brooks finishes 21st. Not happy with this finish. Tim Wilson finishes 29th. 22nd rather in the 29 car. 22nd in the 29 car. Bruce Hill finishes 23rd. Cal Petty, with all of his problems, stays in the race. Finishes 24th. Earnhardt with a bad finish, 25th. With that pit violation moving him back there. Same with Tommy Gale. But as they say, you win and lose as a team. Tommy finishes 26th. And the last car on the track, Richard Childress. They'll be looking for a driver next year. He's going to hang up the helmet in 1980. Well, there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe button down there and the like button. And if you got any suggestions on what you would like to see in the next year's race, I was thinking about either doing 89 with Rusty or another year somebody would like to see something besides the 89 year. Me and Troy Carter's doing the 87 year right now. We almost got that done. And then we was thinking about doing the 99 year with Dale Jarrett, see if he could dominate the season. And all. Thanks, Troy. I appreciate it, buddy. Like I say, go up here, do the spreadsheets and find out exactly what the points was. But like I say, he had an 86-point advantage. And let's just say Richard led the most laps. That would give him, give him 175 points. And then 5, 10, 15, 20. Add another 20 difference. So he'll pick up 20. So he'll probably DW will win the championship with about 60-some points. Close, but the King doesn't pick up number 7. King's problem all year, he did win 7 races, but he fell out of a few. And DW, there for a long while, was in the top 5 or 10. His worst race was at, let me see here, I believe it was if I remember right, it was at Rockingham. He finished 13th, and that's when Richard made it back to 10 points. Then Richard had that terrible race at Atlanta and finished 24th. That gave him that 80-some point cushion to coming in here to Ontario. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you all later with a recap of the race and the season. Y'all have a good evening.